Hey Mermeco team, have you ever wondered what would happen if we gave a human waste product to an insect? Like a surgical mask to worms. Yep, a real mask, like the ones we've all worn for months. Well, some scientists had this pretty crazy idea. They took 100 worms, beetle larvae like mealworms or their cousins, superworms, and gave them a mask to eat. Not a modified plastic mask, no, a real one made of polypropylene, just like the ones we throw away by the billions. And they observed. The result? These little worms took exactly 138 days to finish a single mask. And during all this time, during the COVID crisis, just in Asia, 2 billion masks were used every single day. So yeah, it's impressive that these worms were able to eat it. Yes, they did it. And no, they didn't die from it, which is already a very important piece of information. But you can clearly see where I'm going with this. It's not really a solution. In this study, the researchers took melted masks and mixed them with wheat bran, kind of like making a plastic muesli for insects. And it worked. But we still don't know if these worms, after eating plastic, can themselves be eaten. Like, can you later feed them to chickens or fish? Big mystery. So for now, it remains a research avenue, not an immediate answer. But the most interesting part is that these worms can teach us things, not because they are going to replace our recycling plants, but because their stomachs are like little chemical laboratories. It's the microbes and enzymes inside them that do all the work, and that's what fascinates researchers. Basically, the solution is not to give all our waste to insects, but to understand how they do it. This is what we call bioinspiration. Copying natural processes, but on our scale. And that's a change of perspective because in fact the real question isn't how do we digest plastic, but how do we produce less of it? If we only focus on how to clean up the mess, we forget to turn off the tap. We hope for a miracle solution and end up outsourcing our responsibilities to larvae. So yes, it's a pretty crazy story, and it's tempting to imagine an army of insects coming to save us from our own pollution. But the truth is, they're here to inspire us, not fix what we break without thinking. If you're still here, write worm in the comments. And remember, sometimes the slowest solutions remind us how quick we were to create the problem.